Good morning, friends. So it's been a while since I've done much recording, and that's because I have had not the most fun pregnancy. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love every moment of being pregnant, but with some of the medications they've had me on, I've been rather sick and just not feeling up to doing much of anything. And the other day when I was driving, God just used the opportunity to speak to me about how so many times, especially in business, we feel like God has called us to do something. But then we run into every problem under the sun. And it just feels like nothing is going right. And we're not really seeing the fruits of our labor. And sometimes I think that's just because we're going through a season of pregnancy. And pregnancy is not always just this wonderful, joyous occasion. Now, granted, I know that there are some people that they are just blessed and they have the most wonderful pregnancy ever. But there are a lot of people that just really struggle during pregnancy. And sometimes I think that's the same way when God has called us to something. There's a season of waiting and a season of growing where we don't see results. And then there's a season where things just get really hard before we actually see the fruits of what it is that God has been calling us to. And so I want to really encourage you, if you feel like God has called you to do something in business and you just aren't seeing the fruits and you feel like you're working and you're just running into obstacle after obstacle, and maybe now things are getting so hard you're just at the verge of quitting, just continue to seek God. You may just be going through the labor process and you might be just over the hill to seeing what it is that God has called you to.